Okay, time to perform the dry nitrogen pressure test, which we have the nitrogen here. Look at the high side, I have it set to 200 psi, but I won't go up that high. Right now I'm just testing the vacuum. I got it down to 74 microns. I have it turned off by this valve right here, so I'm actually just testing what it's capable of doing, and 73 microns is what it's down at. We have the system went back up to 32,000 microns. If you look at the blue vac that's attached inside the system. Now we're going to hit pressure. I'll turn off the vacuum and I will open up the pressure. As you see, 158 psi. And so there we go. We are open, and now let's open. We're at 145 psi. Do we have any more? Am I running out of nitrogen? I'm probably getting down. There we go. Let's see what it steadies out of. I just shut off the nitrogen. We're just about at 160. We'll let it stabilize before I put it in tightness test mode. Okay, stabilization is when you put in the nitrogen and all the hoses are expanding and swelling up as they stretch. And when you first put in the nitrogen, if you don't have a leak, you have some stretching. So you have stretching of your hoses in your system, you have stretching of your brand new hose and all old hoses. Okay, I'll jump the gun here a little bit and I'll put it in tightness test mode. So remember, the vacuum is off, the pressure is off. This is tightness test mode right here. Press tightness test mode. Now you're in tightness test mode. This is our standing pressure, and now you hit enter and it'll start the timer. You start the timer. There, I started the timer. Now over here where you see 00, this is where you're losing pressure, if you are losing pressure. So there's 1/110th of a percent of a or 1/110th of a psi drop, which I did not let the system equalize out, and I'm just doing this very quickly because this is going to stay on the vacuum pump while I do a recovery in the next 2 towns down from here off the freeway. You see 3/10, but you should see that start to stabilize. Yep, there it goes, start to stabilize out, or 2/10. It's flickering back and forth between 3 and 2. Now theoretically you could go 10-15 minutes, and if I were to let the system stabilize for about 5 or 10 minutes first before I hit the tightness test, before I hit enter, then I would have had my true ground level, my base 0. And then you do the tightness test and you would see this drop next to nothing to a lot slower, because this has been a dead system for a long time. Now this is something you would never be able to read on a set of gauges. Analog gauges. And I'll let that sit right there and put it back in the vacuum, bleed this out. This is also going through a triple plus and purge with dry nitrogen to help dry out the system. Okay. catch you on the next video.